Welcome to Perspective, where we explore ancient wisdom to help us live with greater clarity and purpose. Today, we're focusing on a critical aspect of life: how to empty your mind. Our minds often feel cluttered and overwhelmed in a world filled with constant distractions, stress, and overthinking. The Stoics, however, provide timeless insights to help us achieve a state of mental clarity and peace. In this video, we will walk through 6 powerful Stoic practices that will help you clear your mind, reduce overthinking, and focus on what truly matters. Let's dive in and uncover the Stoic approach to achieving a calm and empty mind. Chapter 1. Detach from what you cannot control. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the understanding that much of life is beyond our control. The more we focus on the uncontrollable aspects of other people's actions, events' outcomes, or random misfortunes, the more mental clutter we accumulate. The Stoics believed that peace of mind begins when we detach from what we cannot control. When you let go of the need to control everything, you free yourself from the unnecessary mental burden of worrying about outcomes. This doesn't mean being passive. Instead, it's about focusing on your actions and responses, which are within your control, and accepting everything else as it comes. By practicing this, you clear a significant portion of mental clutter, allowing your mind to become calm and focused. Think about the stress and anxiety you feel from external situations that you have no power over. Once you learn to release that need to control, you'll find that your mind becomes lighter and your thoughts become clearer. Start today by reflecting on the things you are stressing over. Are they within your control? If not, let them go and watch as the mental noise begins to quiet down. Chapter 2. Embrace the present moment. A cluttered mind is often stuck in the past or anxious about the future. Stoic philosophy teaches the importance of living fully in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, urged us to concentrate fully on the task at hand, reminding us that the present is all we ever truly have. When we dwell on past mistakes or worry about future possibilities, we lose sight of the present, causing our minds to become overwhelmed. The Stoics encourage us to focus our energy on the now. What's happening in this moment? What actions can you take right now that align with your values and goals? By concentrating on the present, you free your mind from unnecessary distractions, regrets, or anxieties. This practice of mindfulness, deeply embedded in Stoicism, helps you empty your mind of unnecessary clutter. Over time, you will find that your focus sharpens, your stress reduces, and your sense of calm deepens. Each time your mind wanders into the past or the future, gently guide it back to the present. Whether you're working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or simply walking, let yourself be fully engaged in the moment. This small, yet powerful shift helps create mental clarity and emptiness. Chapter 3. Visualize the worst-case scenario. One of the most surprising and effective Stoic techniques for emptying your mind is called premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization. This practice involves imagining the worst-case scenario for any situation. At first, this might seem counterintuitive, but the Stoics believe that by mentally preparing for the worst, we reduce the fear and anxiety associated with it. Why is this practice so effective in clearing your mind? Because fear of the unknown often causes our minds to spiral into overthinking. We worry about what might happen, and this worry clutters our mental space. By visualizing the worst and accepting it as a possibility, we remove the element of surprise and fear. This practice doesn't mean you should expect the worst to happen all the time. It's about acknowledging that life is unpredictable and preparing yourself mentally. By doing so, you remove the what-if scenarios that plague your thoughts and bring yourself back to the present with a clearer, more focused mind. The next time you feel overwhelmed or anxious, try this exercise. Visualize the worst-case scenario, accept it, and then shift your focus back to what you can do to improve the situation. You'll find that your mind becomes less cluttered with worry and more focused on solutions. Chapter 4. Simplify your desires. A cluttered mind often comes from wanting too much success, material wealth, approval from others, or external validation. The Stoics, particularly Seneca, warned against the dangers of endless desire. He taught that true happiness doesn't come from having more, but from wanting less. When you simplify your desires, you reduce the mental pressure to constantly chase after more. The more you desire, the more you worry about achieving those desires, and the more your mind becomes weighed down by thoughts of what you don't yet have. Start by asking yourself, what do I truly need to be happy? Separate your needs from your wants and practice gratitude for what you already have. By doing this, you remove the mental clutter that comes from constantly seeking external fulfillment. When your desires are simplified, your mind becomes quieter, your focus sharper, and your sense of inner peace more profound. Chapter 5. Reflect daily to cleanse your mind. Daily self-reflection is a powerful Stoic tool for clearing mental clutter. Marcus Aurelius wrote meditations as a way to analyze his thoughts and actions each day. You too can engage in this practice to free your mind of unnecessary thoughts and distractions. Set aside time each evening to reflect on your day. What thoughts dominated your mind? Did you worry about things beyond your control? Were you focused on the present? Or did your mind wander to the past and future? By regularly examining your thoughts and actions, you gain insight into what's cluttering your mind. This process of reflection helps you identify areas where you can let go of unnecessary thoughts and distractions. It's like a mental cleanse, giving you the opportunity to empty your mind of the day's stressors and reset for the next day. The more you practice self-reflection, the easier it becomes to spot mental clutter before it takes over. Over time, this leads to a more peaceful and focused mind. Chapter 6. Accept change and let go of attachment. Finally, the Stoics taught us that life is constantly changing. Nothing lasts forever: relationships, possessions, or circumstances. The fear of losing these things often clutters our minds with unnecessary worry. But when we accept impermanence, we can let go of these attachments and free ourselves from mental turmoil. Accepting that all things are temporary doesn't mean we stop caring. Instead, it allows us to enjoy life's moments without the burden of fear or anxiety. When you accept change as a natural part of life, you release the mental tension that comes from clinging to what you can't keep. Letting go is essential for emptying your mind. When you stop fearing the loss of things you hold dear, you create space for peace and clarity. The more you practice this, the lighter your mind will feel. Thank you for watching Perspective, where we explore ancient wisdom for modern challenges. We hope this journey through Stoic principles helps you declutter your mind and find inner peace. Remember, by letting go of what you can't control, embracing the present, and accepting life's impermanence, you can create mental space for what truly matters. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Perspective for more insights on living a focused, resilient, and purposeful life.